What I'm going to share with you is incredibly important if you're a parent, and especially if you're a parent of a child that's been diagnosed with autism, ADHD, or something along those lines. This is a diet, a specialized diet that's been given to us by a functional doctor for my daughter. So us as parents, if we don't take the time and educate and inform ourselves on what our children are eating, then what's going to happen is we could think, hey, we're giving them something healthy and it's good for them because it's packaged nice and it sounds nice, but it's really having a negative effect, an impact on how their brain is developing for all kids, for every single child out there. But especially if your kid's behind and they have a development delay, then we definitely need to be very strict on what these kids are consuming, because everything they put in their body is going to have one effect, whether it's positive or negative, on how their brain develops. And that's very important. So we need to take this seriously. This is what we guide ourselves with, is this diet that I'm going to go off of with you. What we're going to talk about is what to avoid and what to add into your diet. Now, I'm just sharing what a functional doctor gave us, not saying do or not do. It's on you. But me as a parent, I know that I want to do what's best for my daughter and do everything I can possibly to give her the best future possible. So I understand if I don't give her good food, then it's going to affect in a negative way how her brain develops, and then there's less of a chance that she's going to have a good future. So first, let's jump into what to avoid. And we're going to talk about what to avoid, because if we don't eliminate certain foods from our kids' diet or from our diet as well, then we're not going to be reducing inflammation. We're going to have gut problems. Your gut's connected to your brain, and that's going to be problems. And nobody wants that, because it's going to be problems for your kid, problems for you, and then you're going to end up in the hospital later on, and nobody wants that. So let's jump right into this. First things to avoid on the list are grains and cereals, wheat, bread, pasta, pastries. A lot of people say, well, wheat bread, it's got these grains. Stay away from it, all right? Stay away. Oats, granola, oatmeal, a lot of people think, oh, that's good for you. If you really check into that, it's not. And all this stuff, I used to love this stuff. I used to eat this stuff. I still love it, but I don't eat it, because I do what my daughter eats, because I want to be healthy as well. And I don't want to be a hypocrite and tell her that she can't eat this and that can't eat that and I can eat garbage. So this is just the way I do it. You do what you want. Just sharing what works for us, all right? Corn, no corn at all. We don't do any corn. Popcorn. Used to love eating popcorn, believe me. But we're on this diet and it works. It's been working miracles for us. Also, besides the minerals that I give her, etc., which is a whole nother video I'll do. Corn syrup. Stay away from corn syrup. Corn syrup's in a lot of things. Stay away from tortillas. Nothing good in there. You want to avoid all that. I know. I love all that stuff too. We got to be smart about this. It's not easy, but nothing good in life is easy. All right? So you guys got to understand this. So what you want to do, you could switch that out for is, like me personally, if I do pancakes for my daughter, I'll do almond flour. I'll take the time and I'll figure out how to make almond flour pancakes, because I understand that it's going to have a way better impact on her brain. All right? I hope this is making sense. Next thing on the list, processed foods. Stay away from processed foods. I cannot stress this enough. All them snacks that look amazing, Lunchables, all that garbage that, oh, it's real easy and convenient. Don't do it. You're going to ruin your kid's future. It's going to harm your child's brain development like you have no idea. I want to explain all that stuff, but I don't want to make the video forever just telling you what to avoid. Do what you want. But canned soups, you definitely want to stay away from canned soups, frozen meals, all those instant noodles, all that stuff that's real, just super convenient because it's going to save you time and blah, blah, blah. Stay away from it. It's going to ruin your child's brain. Anything that has preservatives, all those sauces that you're buying, home make your sauces. Get up a little earlier. Don't be lazy. Or have someone else do it. You can pay someone to do it. Whatever. Next thing on the list, sodas. No sodas at all. I don't care if it's Coca-Cola, Pepsi, whatever you like. Get off it. It's going to ruin your kid. It's going to cause inflammation in their brain. It's going to ruin their gut. There's nothing good in there. There's nothing healthy in there. Stay away. Any sugary cereals, I used to think Cheerios were amazing, all that type of stuff, because it has that nice little on the corner that says it's good for your heart. It's actually not, if you understand what's in that. So you want to stay away from all those cereals. All that stuff is garbage. Any candies, any baked goods, fruit juices. Now we'll make our own juice, or if we do buy juices, I take the time to read the label. What is in here? Are the sugars that are in here from the fruits? Okay, because if that's how it is, perfect. But if they added a bunch of sugar, we're going to avoid that. Might look tasty, might be something we love that we're used to, but we're on a different path now. We're not ignorant to the information, so we're going to use the information because we want a good future for our kids. Can't stress this enough, people. Let me give you an example. Check this out. I bought this yesterday. Matter of fact, Trader Joe's. I'm at Trader Joe's, right? Organic free range chicken broth. Grabbed it, didn't even read the label. I usually read the labels, but just, I mean, come on, organic chicken broth. It looks trusting at Trader Joe's. Come on. Then I get home and I'm like, okay, organic chicken broth, perfect. Organic natural chicken flavors, okay. Organic canola oil. Oh, that's like one of the worst things that we can consume. I used to think, because it sounds nice, oh, vegetable oil, canola oil. It's garbage, complete garbage. So I don't know, we're gonna probably toss that. So I swapped that out for organic chicken broth from Costco. Way better. Doesn't have any canola oil for sure. That is scary, but that's what I'm trying to get at. My point, someone could just buy this like, oh, it's great, because chicken broth is great, to detox your kids, it has a lot of benefits. All these bone broths have a lot of benefits, but when it's garbage added in it, just don't do it. Anyways, next on the list is dairy. No dairy, no milk, no cheese, no yogurt, no cream, and no butter. I was raised eating all this. I thought it was great for me. When I cut this out of my diet, because I don't eat this stuff either. Like I said, everything my daughter does, I do too. I feel amazing. I think clear. I feel better. And I don't have any mucus built up in my body. Can't stress that enough. You won't understand it until you feel it. What you can swap all that stuff out for is coconut milk, organic based options. Like if we do butter, we'll do grass-fed butter, but usually I'll do coconut oil if I'm doing something that needs butter or something like that, or or we'll do avocado oil, something like that, something along those lines. But yeah, no dairy. Dairy is a big one. You'll see a difference in how you feel if you cut dairy out of your diet, especially out of your child's diet. Next one on the list is bacon. Bacon, sausages, hot dogs, deli meats. You walk in the deli, or you see the packages that, oh, it's ham, salami, bologna, the turkey. They look real nice, look real healthy. I used to eat all that. It's scary how they make that. Not good. Keep your child away from that if you don't want to destroy the development of their brain, people. Listen, please. Do or don't do. It's on you. Just sharing what we do, okay? Next on the list is canola oil. Oh my God, we already went over this. This is a scary one. I used to think all that stuff was great for you. Corn oil, soybean oil, and it all sounds, harmless. This is the name, and then the way they package it, stay away from it. You can swap those out for avocado oil, coconut oil, anything along those lines is way better. Next on the list is aspartame. These are artificial sweeteners. Saccharin, Splenda. A lot of people will see Splenda and Equal, those little packages. I used to use them in my coffee years ago, and because it just looks like it's nothing bad. It's garbage. None of that. You can swap that out for raw honey. You only need a little bit of raw honey if you get some real organic honey, just a touch, and it's actually going to be, besides being sweet, going to be healthy. Cut out the sweeteners. No sweeteners, even for adults. For you too. If you're doing coffee, do a black coffee. You don't need all that extra stuff. It's just going to ruin your gut. It's going to cause inflammation. You don't need it. But anyways, this is for the kids. But suggest, especially if you're a parent, you should be taking care of yourself too, because you want your kid to see, hey, this is natural, this is normal, on how to take care of ourselves. My parent's not a hypocrite telling me to take care of myself, and he's over here being a slob, unhealthy slob. We ain't doing that. But hey, like I said, just what we do, just sharing what we do. Next on the list, so now we're gonna get on to what to include in their diet. That was a couple things on the list. That was everything on his list. I have a lot more, but that was a few things on his list of what to avoid. It's very important what to avoid a lot of times. Sometimes what we avoid is a little bit more important sometimes than what we're doing, But anyways, now we're on to what to include. Next on the list is organic vegetables, leafy greens like spinach, kale, broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, bell peppers. Anything along those lines is great to add into your child's diet. Next on the list is small fish and seafood, sardines, wild-caught salmon, anchovies, mackerel, shrimp. The only one that we do personally out of that list is wild-caught salmon. This is just the doctor's list. I'm just sharing what he gave us, but mine's a little different, my personal one, but I just want to share this with you guys first so you guys have what he's given to us. And, he's a professional. He's been doing it for years, and he has a lot of great results. So I'll make another video on exactly what we eat and what we don't eat exactly. But I just wanted to share with you guys exactly what this functional doctor gave us so that you can use this as a guide too, and I hope it helps. Next on the list is almonds. What to include: nuts and seeds, almonds, chia seeds, flax seeds, pumpkin seeds, and walnuts. This is good for, you're going to get your healthy fats, your fiber, your protein. It's going to support your energy. And you can make homemade trail mix. The trail mix you buy in the stores. Oh, take it easy. Some of them sure are fine, but just be careful. Next on the list is bone broth. We already went over this, but bone broth is rich in collagen, amino acids, and minerals that support joint health, gut healing, detoxification, and is great for the immune system. But you either want to make your own broth, or you want to buy some that doesn't have garbage in it like I did yesterday. Just an idea. Next on the list are low glycemic fruits. Examples of these would be berries like blueberries, strawberries, grape, kiwi, pomegranate. Like I said, we do a few more in our personal life, but this is the list from the functional doctor. Next on the list are organic meat and poultry. So grass-fed beef, free-range chicken, pasture-raised eggs. Very important, pasture-raised eggs. Remember that, pasture-raised eggs. Very important if you eat eggs. Some people do, some people don't. If you do, pasture-raised eggs. It's very important. Next on the list are green smoothies. In these green smoothies, you can put spinach, kale, cucumber, celery, and a handful of low sugar fruits like berries. Next on the list are fermented fruits: sauerkraut, kimchi, kefir, kombucha, yogurt, and all this stuff is good because it has a lot of probiotics in it. So this was the list from the functional doctor. And when you buy your fruits, you definitely want to get organic fruits if possible. And then what we do is, I made a video about it, but to take the pesticides, the best way I found to take pesticides out of your fruit is get some white vinegar, get some baking soda, mix it in a container, put your fruits in there with a touch of water, some filtered water, and then let it sit for about 10-15 minutes, and then clean it off. And this is all just personal experience, and this is what we were given by the doctor. I've made some tweaks, and I do a few different things. I've added some things, I've taken out some things. For my daughter, I'll make another video on that. But like I said, I hope this is helpful. A lot of parents are giving their kids chicken nuggets. They think they're healthy. It's because a lot of these foods that are out there, they're just easy, they're convenient, and they're packaged nice. But if we really don't understand what are in these foods, a lot of these foods have things that are detrimental on our children's health, and I'm sure you, just like me, want the best future possible for your miracle, for your child. And if we're not, conscious of what we're giving them, and we just want to give them the easy way and give them what's convenient for us, then we're going to feel that later on, whether it's mentally, emotionally, physically, in some way, it's going to have a negative impact on their life and ultimately on our life, because we're going to feel bad that we were the ones that caused that on our children, because they need us to be responsible for them. I love you guys. I hope this works. I hope this helps you. And please like, subscribe, share what everybody does on this YouTube. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'll make another video. My next video, well, not the next one, but I'll make one about exactly what our diet is for my daughter. But this is exactly what the functional doctor gave us to avoid and what to add. I hope it helps. Stay blessed, everybody.